Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Ektab, and in front of all of you, I am presenting the Business Line newspaper headline. So, first of all, regulation of innovators needs balance, says Google's Pichai. Next, IOB allocates rupees 1400 crore for tech boost to hire 450. Next, organic food shipments to the EU held up. Next, 50 defaulters have defrauded banks of rupees 92,000 crore, FinMin tells LS. Next, retail sales top pre-COVID levels in November by 15%, lead by footwear jewelry. Then on page number 4, in that steel mills reduce prices of auto grade offerings. Next, the 2022 World Cup extra veganize. Next, Alliance Air ATR extend global maintenance pact. Next, phase 1 trial of DLR artist arthritis biosimilar ends. Next, Tesla may soon set up a production unit in Mexico. Next, domestic air traffic up 11% in November. Indigo tops market. Next, HZL to spend over $1 billion to shift to battery operated mining vehicle. Next, Chetak technology to double presence in 3 months. Next, Wipro consumer acquires spices brand Nirapara. Next, Marandona brand to set foot in India. Next, Gupshup continues to gear up for IPO even as timeline gets pushed. Next, demand for Tata Motors SUV cars in rural areas. Then next on page number 5, in that note in circulation up 8% annual to rupees 32 lakh crore. Next, 3,291 foreign firms active in India till September. Next, rupees 907 crore assets of crypto browsers attached by ED. Next, Australia to push for inclusion of sensitive sector in CECA. Next, oil and gas sector contributed rupees 3.57 lakh crore to exchequer in H1. Next, mobile subscribers declined 1.82 million to 1143.63 million in October. Next, without PLI and duty protection, Indian solar manufacturers would not be competitive today. Next, 21,000 5G base station has been deployed by operators till November 26. Then on page number 6, it's an article section in that beautiful game. Next, an engineer, psychologist era. Next, what happened at the LAC near Tawang. Next, on page number 7, it's also an article section in that in an inadvisable merger. Next, is India still on track to becoming a $5 trillion economy? Next, GSTN can resolve MSME payment woes. Then on page number 8, in that stocks of sugar firms rally further. Next, broker demand rationalization of tax structure in FY24 budget. Next, despite volatility, SIP flows rises 32% in 2022. Next, Sensex Nifty claims nearly 1% and 2 session losing streak. Next, LIC increases stake in IRCTC to 7.278%. Next, SEBI rupees 4.29 crore demand notice to DCH promoters. Next, Vedanta enters Dow Jones Sustainability World Index. Then on page number 9, in that fintechs still await clarity on digital lending norms. Next, IOB allocates rupees 1400 crore for tech digital boost to hire 450. Next, RBI slaps rupees 2.66 crore fine on Bank of Bahrain Kuwait BSC. Next, Yes Bank completes transfer of bad loans. Next, flexi staffing industry adds 78,000 jobs in July September. Next, no proposal to repeal uh, SARFAESI law. Next, banks gross NPA to fall to 3.9 to 4.3% by financial year 24 ICRA. Next, India will become a major force for Akamai compute business. Next, HDFC Bank eyes issuing 1 million credit card a month. Next, insurers Shan FTX linked crypto firms has risk mounts. Next, Basel oversight body endorses standards for banks crypto exposure. Next, Voyager to sell assets to Binance US in dollar 1 billion deal. Next, Engineers body 6 routing of foreign currency deals via RBI. Then on page number 10, in that organic food exports to Europe held up over software glitch. Next, palm ages up on flood risk in Malaysia. Next, crude oil swings on growth worries China. Next, Bambrew founder in government panel. Next, center urged to infuse fund in coffee cooperative. Next, oil mills export in April November up 50% has rape mill shipments double. Next, bring down dependencies on edible oil imports to 40% by 2030 says IVPA. Next, MCX zinc go short now. Next, Synthite Synthite begins producing BAM nut milk for US Europe. Next, Bangladesh crushes orange farmers' hopes. Next, copper rises as China pledges economic support. Next, natural rubber growers should turn entrepreneurs. Next, species buyer seller meet a Hubli on December 2022. Then on page number 11, in that Modi to chair conference of chief secretaries in Jan. Next, Himachal to introduce new EV policy, Deputy CM. Next, DTDC Express signed pact with Armex India. Next, states would not get a share in additional levy on coal blocks. Next, gossiping for breath. Next, commercial coal mine auctions bidding date extended to Jan 13. Next, Dr. Agrawal's to invest dollar against Agrawal invest rupees 100 crore for expansion in Kerala. Next, follow quota law in recruitment of faculty SC to IITs. Next, national test house to offer EV charging system testing services. Next, want to be active decision maker in framing policies. Nursing unions tells government. Next, follow quota law in recruitment of faculty SC to IITs. Next, luxury tourist train continue to be hit by low occupancy. Next, BSL to invest rupees 200 crore to set up spinning unit modernize. Then on page number 12, in that 32 million watch a FIFA World Cup final on Jio Cinema. Next, Messi Musca Leo. Next, 57.5% of Twitter users want Musk to resign. Next, EU reaches a deal on emission trading social climate fund. Next, Russian drones hit Kyiv and Putin heads for Belarus. Next, EU accuses Meta of antitrust breaches. Next, COVID spread. Reninas's halts work at Beijing plant. Next, majority of IPO stocks end in green. LIC delivery go kaput. Next, major market crash in the offing. That much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.